Hello, everyone. Right now, I'm here to start basics of science. Basics of science. And to understand these basics of science, we will first of all discuss about we will discuss about carbon. Okay, because carbon is the basic element, okay, which is very important in science. So our topic is to discuss here, and this topic is carbon. Basically, these are basics of science only. One by one we will go ahead in the things deeply, but today I'm going to focus only on one thing, that what is carbon and why it is important in our life. So if you are there, kindly write comments that you came. So I will start in full swing. How many of you are with me right now? Write your name there. So I will go ahead. Class 10th. This is the class for 10th. Basics of science. And our topic is basically carbon. So all of you watching right now, kindly write comment there. Yes, you are there. I want to know who is there. Who is there? How many are there? Yes, please write a comment. Carbon and compound. Okay. Okay, Satvik. Nice. So when you get after each 10 or 5 minutes, please respond. Yes, sir, clear. Yes, sir, clear. So I will go ahead. Listen, my dear. Actual thing actual thing is very important, and that thing is carbon. And I discussed with all of you one very important thing, and that thing was 2n square law. So everything start right from here. 2n square law. Yes or no? Kindly type yes and or no. We discussed it. 2n square law given by Bohr-Bari. Given by Bohr-Bari. Bohr-Bari is the name of scientist who developed it. And according to this Bohr-Bari, what is the thing? If n is equal 1, n is number of orbit. So you can, or yeah, you can put 1 here. So it is 2, 1 square is 1, so 2. 2n square. And if number of orbit is 2, then put 2 here. So it is 2 square, 4, 4 to the 8. So in this way, you may solve, because your maths is also fantastic. N is equal 1, then number of electron is 2. And if n is 2, then number of electron is 8. And if n is 3, then it is 18. And in this way, we will go ahead. So according to this Bohr's idea, each element become stable. Okay, it will not react with any other if in outermost orbit they have 2 electrons or 8 electrons or 18 electrons and dot dot dot. Yes, getting? Because according to Bohr's theory, number of electron should be either 2 or 8 or 10, or sorry, 8, 18, 32, like that. So kindly type yes or no. Till now everything is clear. Kindly respond. Okay, nice. Very good. Very good. So Here n is equal 1, n is equal 2, n is equal 3. In this way, electron should be there. It is very simple and common thing. Okay. Now suppose you have one element, any element, suppose element E I am telling, and suppose it has 8 electron in outermost orbit. So it will not react with any gas or any other element. If any element, other element having only 2 electron, then it will also not react. But what happens, my dear friends, with the carbon, which is very important to discuss today? Carbon has total number of electrons 6. Carbon has total number of electron 6, my dear friends. Now, because it is 6 electron, this number is 6 only. So in first orbit, how many electrons should be there according to Bohr's theory? 2. So according to Bohr's theory, number of electron in first orbit is 2. Maybe there, out of 6 you can take 2. And now in second orbit, what is left? 4 electrons left. So 4 should be in the second orbit. But according to Bohr's rule, number of electron in second orbit must be 8. But here we have 4. We have 4. So this carbon becomes crazy. This carbon becomes crazy to attract more electrons. It wants more, 4 more. It wants how many more? Not like that anything can come. No. It wants only more 4 electron. So 4 will become 8. So this Bohr's law will be valid, and this carbon will not react with any other element if it will have, but not having. This is the big problem. Real problem starts right from here. Okay, real problem starts right from here. Ki carbon is having 2 electron in first orbit, in second orbit it is having 4, and in third in second it should have 8, but instead of that it's having 4 only. So this is a big problem with us. Okay, in 9th class, there was a atomic model, in that you say nucleus is on the center, and after that K shell, L shell, M and N. So in simply we say KLMN. This must have 2, this must have how much? 4, 8, and it should have 18 and 32 in this way. But these shell are made of subcells, or these subcells, right now I'm again and again telling you orbit. So we are talking about this. First cell is made of only one path. That path is called first orbit, S. But in this second one, we have 2, S and P. In this we have 3, S, P, D. And here we have S, P, D and F. Okay. It means if I'm talking here about this L, then it is made of suborbits S, P, D, F. Here it is made of S, P, D. Here it is made of S, P. And first is with S only. But in 10th class, we are not going that much deeper. In general, we are talking in first orbit, how much required? 2. So 2 is there, means S will hold 2 electron. And in the second one, we must have 8, but we have 4. So problem starts right from here. Here we are having 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But we want 4 more, extra 4 we want. Now question is this, who will give? Who will give this? So from starting, you may discuss from starting like hydrogen. Okay, first element is hydrogen. And hydrogen is having atomic number 1 only. It means it has only 1 electron. After hydrogen we have helium. It has 2. Okay, it has only 2 electron in first orbit, and 2 are required number of electrons. So it is inactive. Okay. After that, come on third, come on fourth, lithium. After that, beryllium and boron, and after that carbon. Carbon will come right here. So carbon is 6. Okay, carbon is 6. It means in carbon number of electron is 6, number of proton is 6. No doubt. So because of this 6 electron in first orbit 2 and in second 4 and now 4 needed. So who will give? Helium will not give. Helium is happy because it needs only 2 electron in outermost orbit it has. So he is very happy. Lithium has 3. But some issues are there that we will discuss. And this is having 4. So it is also having in first orbit 2 and second orbit this, and boron we will discuss. But come back fast here. Hydrogen, hydrogen is having only 1 electron. It needs one more. It needs one more. It needs one more. So become 2. But it is having only 1. So what he feels? He feels कि make me free, take my electron. He wants to give 1 electron. Okay. And further, when you will go ahead after carbon, here nitrogen will come and then oxygen will come. Oxygen is 8, so 8 means 2 and 6. Oxygen is like that. In second orbit it has 6 only, it wants 2 more but not having. So this oxygen and this hydrogen, these two elements, okay, these two elements are actually added with carbon. In most of the cases in this nature, this hydrogen and oxygen is added with carbon, and one very very big family is formed always, and this family is called hydrocarbon family. Hydrocarbon family. What is its name? Hydrocarbon family. Kindly type if you are satisfied till now. Then only I will go ahead. Otherwise, I will explain again. So if everything is clear, kindly type yes or no. Please respond. Please respond. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, that's good. So here hydrogen has tendency to give 1 electron, okay, and carbon has tendency to take 4 electrons. So what happens? This carbon is actually combined with 4 hydrogen. Carbon is general combined with the 4 hydrogen, because each hydrogen is going to donate 1 electron. So 4 hydrogen come always together, and they say to carbon कि yes, you need 4 electron, we are ready to give our electron, take. So this electron is actually given to the carbon. Given to the carbon means it is not completely given. It is here shared. Okay, it is shared. And hydrogen is very smart. Hydrogen was having only 1. He came in contact with carbon and he said, yes, take my electron. But when he was ready to take, he told, you also put your 1 electron here, I will put my electron here, and you can count mine and I will count yours. So this hydrogen counts in his electron actually this and this. So 1 and 1, 2. Now hydrogen is satisfied, because according to Bohr's theory, in first orbit number of electron 2 is it is getting. So it becomes happy. In the same way, this hydrogen will do, this hydrogen will do. This hydrogen is not giving electron completely to the carbon. Carbon is also not giving completely to this hydrogen. They are actually sharing these electrons with each other. So this type of attachment, this type of combination is called covalent bonds. Covalent bonds. Covalent bonds means no any electron is given permanently to other. It is only shared. If you will go to home of this hydrogen and you will ask, how many electrons you have? So he will say, this and this is mine. This hydrogen will say, means it has 2. This hydrogen will say, this and this is mine, while this electron is an electron of carbon. And if you ask carbon, how many electrons you have? So he happily says, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm having 8. Now carbon is happy. And in such case, when such type of bonding takes place, we say hydrocarbons are formed. Hydrocarbons are formed. And why do we say hydrocarbon? Because simply this is carbon, this is hydrogen, both are combined to make one something. So that is called hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon. But one day, oxygen also came, and oxygen was having 8 electrons. So in first orbit 2, in second orbit 6. It wants 2. So this oxygen is also added with this carbon in this way. Carbon, how many electrons it has in outermost? 4. How many wants? 8. So it is added in this way with the oxygen. Okay. So oxygen was having 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oxygen was having 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And wait. Carbon is having 4. Listen in this way. Now what happens? These 2 electrons are actually shared with this oxygen in this way, and from here 2 electrons are shared from this way. So now this carbon will count how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. And these 4 also. This. So in this way it is added in this manner. Now, if you ask to oxygen, how many electrons you have? So, if this oxygen will say you 2, 4, 6 and 8. This oxygen will also say 2, 4, 6, 8. Now, both are telling lie, but because of this type of covalent bond, this carbon says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, mine. So, this carbon is happy because having 8 electron. This oxygen says 6 and 2 from carbon, 6 from 2 from carbon. So in this way, carbon, this electron making one bond, this electron is making other bond, and this oxygen. And in this side also, bond, O. So in this way, carbon is added with the oxygen. But once again, keep it in mind, it is not donating completely. Is it donating? Answer no, not donating. Not donating completely. And it is only shared. So that's why we say covalent bond. Got it or not? Got it or not? Till now? I hope it is clear. Now, some other elements in this carbon. Suppose this is the carbon, okay. This is the carbon right here. This is oxygen and one more hydrogen. Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These are added. These are added. But how? 2 electrons are shared with it and 1 electron are shared with it. But already you know, carbon was having 4. So carbon, this carbon is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more electron is needed. So one more electron is needed. That's why this CHO will make one, actually it will make one group. This is called CHO, but one electron is left. So such kind of, such kind of bond and such kind of group is called aldehyde group. It comes in nomenclature actually. Is it clear? It comes in that CHO. And here one more group is also there, that is called ketone. Ketone. But one by one, you have to understand everything if you want to know why do we have series of all these carbon compounds. Carbon compounds are actually made in proper format. There is a particular rule how many carbon will be added with the hydrogen. So on the basis of that, it is always made. Okay, so what is going to happen right now? As I discussed with carbon and hydrogen, one carbon is added with the four hydrogen. One carbon is added with the four hydrogen because these are four electron: hydrogen, 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 and hydrogen. So now one bond, second bond, third bond, fourth bond. So this is called CH4. CH4, and this is simply written as CH4, and its name in the chemistry is methane. But now suppose you have two carbons at a time, then what will happen? So first element of the series is, first compound of the series is CH4. Okay, CH4, because this carbon is added with the four hydrogen in this way. Now suppose you have two carbon, then what will happen? In such case, one hydrogen will come here, other will come here, other will come here, other will come here, other will come here and here, but no more hydrogen is needed, because one electron of this carbon, one electron of this carbon will make one more covalent bond. Okay, because one electron was left actually from this carbon, one electron was left from this carbon, so both make bond with each other. And this type of property, my dear friends, where carbon is added with the carbon, this property is called catenation property of the carbon. No other element having no any other element is having this type of quality as this carbon has. Actually, only three hydrogen came in this side, so it is added with all. One electron is left. Here also three came, one is left. So these left out electron make bond with each other. So this possibility is already and only present in the carbon. So this is very special property of carbon. This is called catenation property. This is not found in other elements. Little bit it is found in silicon. Okay, little bit it is found in silicon, but as 7 or 8 silicon atoms are added with each other, then more than that is not possible, because after 8 this series is broken itself. But in case of carbon, millions carbon can be added, and already these are present in this nature, my dear friends. So kindly tell me, is it clear till now? Suppose if it is methane, because one carbon, four hydrogen. Here we have two carbon and six hydrogen. So other element is formed, C2H6. C2H6, and it is called ethane. What is its name? Ethane. It is ethane. Methane means one carbon, four hydrogen. Ethane means two carbon, six hydrogen. And now what will happen? Think what will happen if three carbons are there. Kindly draw it on copy and tell me what should be the next combination. What should be the next combination? Tell me, please. Try to make on copy and tell me. I hope you are doing the same. Carbon, see, one electron of this carbon, one electron of this carbon, one electron of this carbon. Okay. So what is going on? One carbon is added with it, one carbon is added with it. So here one bond, three left. So here one hydrogen will come in this way. Here also, here also. Now carbon is having one its electron, and 4 electrons are coming right from these sources. In the same way, each carbon is satisfied. Each carbon is making 4 covalent bond. Okay, so if 3 carbon you have, how many hydrogen are required? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for 3 we have 8. So this is next element of the series and it is called propane. What was it? Methane. Thane. Okay, it is ethane and it is propane. Now what will happen if I take 4? Can you do it? Can you do it, my friends? Kindly, Satwik, please write yes or no. You are getting till now or not? Yes or no? Very good. So please tell me, if you have 4 carbon, then what will happen? How many hydrogen are required? How many hydrogen are required if number of carbon is 4? While you know carbon is added with itself. It is added always with itself. It is great quality of the carbon. Think now, try to make the structure. If you have 4 carbon, C, 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 here H, 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 in this way. So, one more H, one more H, one more H. Now check, all carbons are happy. This carbon having 4 bonds. This carbon is also having 4 bonds. This is also having, this also having. So, all carbons are happy and all hydrogens are also happy. Because hydrogen needs only one bond only, not more than this. So all hydrogen are happy and everywhere you have single bond. So because it is added with the single bond everywhere, so that's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 carbon. So in chemistry it is called butane. Butane. Beauty se bana butane. Butane. It is what? Methane, 2, then ethane, 3, then propane, and it is butane. And if try to make at copy pentane, if number of carbon is 5, then what will happen? Then what will happen? Tell me. Tell me, please. How many hydrogen are required? Logically, you can also say, here number of carbon is 1, then hydrogen is 4. Number of carbon is 2, then hydrogen is 6. Okay? And here, if we have 3, carbon 3, then hydrogen is 8. 3, 3, 8. So you may have some logic for it. And here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 carbon. 4 carbon, the number of hydrogen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So do you have some logic? Do you have some logic? If I am taking pentane, 5 hydrogen, I am 5 carbon I am taking. So how many hydrogen will come and how? How will you arrange them? Anybody? How will you arrange them? How will you arrange them if number of carbon is 5? Are you doing there? Making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So join now from this side. One hydrogen, one hydrogen, one hydrogen, one hydrogen, one hydrogen. In this way. So you will have H, H and H. Now see, all carbons are happy or not? And all hydrogens are happy or not? Check. I hope all are happy. Because here carbon is making 4 bonds, all carbons and all hydrogen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 carbon. Number of electron, number of hydrogen should be. When you have 1, then you have 4. Keep it in mind. 2, then 6. So can you make some logic? Can you make some logic? Logic is very simple. Yes, H12. Very nice, very nice. Because the rule is very simple. For CH4, you can make this type of rule. CN H2N plus 2. This is the rule. This is the formula. What is the formula? I am writing again in this side, okay? So you will see it properly. This formula is CnH2n plus 2. CnH2n plus 2. Now you are free. Now you can make any biggest element also. Suppose if I say, what will happen if carbon 10? If I take C10, then how many hydrogen will come? Do you know? How many hydrogen will come? If I take N is equal 10, then what will come? What will be the next? Next can come from this side. Cn, N is 10, 2 into 10, 20, 20 plus 2, 22. 22. So in this way, you are now free to make any element, my dear. For example, if I say C8, what should be number of hydrogen here? Kindly type C8. How many hydrogen should be there? C8, then what is the number of hydrogen? What we are doing, this is called simple nomenclature of कार्बन कंपाउंड. नोमेनक्लेचर मीन्स नाम रखने का तरीका, नाम कैसे रखे गए वो सब इसमें हमें जानना है. वेरी गुड. 18. Very nice, because 8 2 is 16 plus 2, 18 will come. So I hope you are getting, with the help of this formula, everything is clear what will happen. But names are also very important. 1 carbon, then methane, 2 carbon, ethane, 3 carbon, propane, propane, P से बना propane, and propane 4 carbon, butane, pentane, hexane, okay, septane, heptane, octane, like that. You can make any big series with the help of this, and this series go up to the hundreds. Number of carbon will be 100 also sometimes. Okay, this is big, very big series of carbon compound, but in class 10th we do not go that much higher. We go up to C10 only, C10 and C8. In your book, when you will open your NCERT book, you will see there is only propane, butane, pentane, hexane. After that, nothing is there. So it is very easy. I hope this formula you made. And one more thing. See, everywhere you have single bond. everywhere you have only single bond. Yes. So because it is single bond, that's why everywhere thane, methane, propane, butane, N is coming everywhere. So if A and E, N is coming, methane, propane, butane. So it comes because of single bond. Okay? Because of single bond. Suppose this element is not there. So no doubt this carbon will make it will keep its one bond free, or it will be added with some other element like oxygen, because oxygen needs two. So whenever such kind of double bond is appeared, then it is called alkene. Listening? Listening, Satwik? What will happen if double bond will come? Double bond. It means single bond is there everywhere, then ane, methane, propane. If double bond comes somewhere, then we say ene. And if triple bond comes, then it is called ine. Means methane, methane, ethane. ओके. सो इन की जगह फिर आयन आने लगेगा. And all these methane, ethane, propane, these are also called simply alkane. 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 Alkane means you are making carbon compound, and alkane, if you are writing alkane, ane means everywhere we have single bond. If you are writing alkene, it means somewhere double bond came. And if you are writing alkyne, it means in some cases you will have triple bond. For example, like this, carbon carbon, triple bond. So here this carbon is having 1 2 3 4, this carbon is having 1 2 3 4, but this carbon is added with triple bond with other carbon, so it is alkyne. Okay, alkyne. But if one bond is here only, suppose 2 and 1 electron is one hydrogen is added here, one hydrogen is added here. So this carbon is having 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, but these two carbon are added with the double bond. So double bond is coming, it means it is ethene. Thene. This word comes here, thene. And in this way, we make three type of compound in this carbon compound chapter for class 10. Number one, methane, ethane. Okay, methane, ethane are called alkanes because all have single bond. And when we have double bond, then it is ene. Okay, means alkane, so it will become alkene. And if somewhere we have triple bond, then it is called alkyne. Now, Mr. Satwik, do one thing. Repeat this lecture before second lecture. So, when you will see it again and again, you will come to know. And because all these things, nowadays also students are demanding that we should take class on nomenclature and this and that. So this should not happen with you. That's why from first day I'm taking care, because after 2 days class 10th exam is there for board, and students are struggling in this chapter. So that's why I made video on it, and it will be recorded up to your exam. So whenever you come in doubt related to methane, ethane, or alkene, alkane, alkyne, why do we say alkane? Why do we say alkene? Why do we say alkyne? So this lecture will help you out there. Okay? Not to worry in beginning. We will go very slow. So I am going to over this lecture right now because already 40-minute lecture is there. And in second lecture, I will cover so many other quality things from this chapter. Good night.